Hello again, English learners, and welcome to English Lessons with Grammar Man. If you're new to the channel, then a special warm welcome to you. I'm Grammar Man, I'm an English teacher from Australia, and today I have a vocabulary lesson for you, and in particular, we are going to talk about idioms using different parts of your body. For example, shoulder the burden, foot the bill, toe the line, etc., etc. What I will do is teach you some common informal idioms using body parts, and what I'd like you to do is to write a few sentences of your own in the comment section using these idioms, and I will provide you feedback on as many as I can. So let's go, time is precious, let's not waste it. The first idiomatic phrase is can't stomach the idea. Can't stomach the idea. This means that you are not able to accept an unpleasant idea or watch something unpleasant. An example, he couldn't stomach the idea of the government increasing taxes yet again. Another one, Jim couldn't stomach the idea of moving house again, so he decided to renovate instead. Sarah couldn't really stomach the idea of having to vote for Trump or Hillary, so she decided not to vote at all. Okay? Can't stomach the idea means you can't accept an unpleasant idea. It makes you feel sick in your stomach, basically. The next body part. How about the face? Face the music. Face the music. To face the music means to accept criticism or punishment for something that you have done. John decided to face the music and told his wife about his gambling problem. The student was caught cheating and now must face the music. The others all ran off, leaving me to face the music. Okay, then we can have shoulder the burden. Shoulder the burden. This means to accept responsibility for something difficult. It is part of a manager's job to shoulder the burden of complaints made by guests. A burden is a heavy load or something difficult or unpleasant. And to shoulder a burden basically means to carry this load or to carry this problem. That's the idea of shoulder the burden. Another example sentence. Once again, taxpayers were forced to shoulder the burden of the government's poor spending habits. Having a bit of a dig at the government today. Can you tell it's tax time? It's actually funny that a lot of these phrases really lend themselves to these sorts of examples involving government and taxes, etc. So I honestly didn't plan it that way. Let's try one last example sentence. A parent's job is always to shoulder the burden and not let problems affect their children. Okay, the next body part, foot. We can foot the bill. Foot the bill. This just means to pay for something, especially something expensive. His parents footed the bill for his college education. It's a business lunch, so the company is footing the bill. Ye beauty. The bride's father footed the bill for the extravagant wedding. Okay, now let's go with toe. We can toe the line. Toe the line. To toe the line means to behave according to a rule, even when you don't agree with it. If he doesn't toe the line, he'll be fired. The media is controlled. Journalists who refuse to toe the line and report only what they are told to report do not advance in their careers. Prisoners who refuse to toe the line will find themselves in solitary confinement. Alright, toe the line. To follow set rules. The next body part. How about the chest? A common idiom is get something off your chest. To get something off your chest means to express something that has been worrying you and that you have wanted to say. People normally feel much better when they get something off their chest. An example, I have to get this off my chest. Why were you so rude to me last week? I'm still upset about it. Or maybe a mum says this to her teenage daughter. I have to get something off my chest. I hate your new boyfriend. He treats you terribly. Or maybe a husband says this to his wife. There's something I have to get off my chest. I don't love you anymore. Okay, sad story, but for illustration purposes only. That's it for today's English lesson. Add these idioms or idiomatic phrases and expressions to your linguistic repertoire to expand your range of vocabulary. Practice these idioms that you have just learnt while they are still fresh in your mind by writing them in the comment section. And I'll give you my professional opinion on whether they have been used in the right context or not. These are fairly common idioms, not every day, but I've definitely used all of them many times before, and you will hear these said by native speakers in certain situations, also in movies and literature. Thanks for watching. Please share my content with any friends who are also improving their English, and be sure to have a fantastic day. I'll be back in a few days for our next lesson. Cheers.